everyone and welcome back. Today I am doing something a little bit different. I am currently fostering a kitten. I've fostered many kittens in the past. You can actually see a couple of them in my old vlogs back in 2020.
Say hi to the camera. Okay, I know you want to sleep.
We don't talk about those, but I thought it would be a cute idea to show you what a week in the life of a foster parent looks like. I feel like I know so many people that are like, I wish I could foster. I kind of want to see what it's like. So this is basically just what it is. So this is going to be recorded over the span of a week. It's currently May 31st. We're probably going to have this kitten. She is from another foster family and they're going on vacation. So we're just looking after her for right now. But because she's not staying for super long, I thought I'd vlog the time with her. So this is Birdie. She is, I want to say 3 weeks old. She's very tiny. And she's a little bit of an easy case because she doesn't have any medicines, specific things we have to put in her food or things we have to keep her away from. And we're just keeping her for a little bit. And she's a very playful kitten as well. So we kind of, I feel like this isn't the best example of every single kitten that you will foster in your lifetime. It's just a good like what to expect. So right now she's eating. It's about 1 o'clock. So we usually feed our kittens around 3 o'clock. And we also feed them like around 7, 8 in the morning for their wet food. So I don't have to feed her for a while. So right now I'm just playing with her. The shelter also gave us a few of her toys. The small ones that are here are her toys. We have bigger ones. We're also getting a new rug tomorrow because we just wanted to switch it out. It's a little old and we just thought we'd get a new one anyways.
She's just so cute.
She's a little scared too, but it's okay. She's still running around and playing. This is one of the best parts. It is the middle of the day, but she's so tired. She is just the cutest little thing ever. It's later at night now. It's around like 10 o'clock and she should be sleeping, but she's very awake right now, as all kittens would be around 10 o'clock. But I just want to show you the nighttime routine. Normally what we do is we have this crate that we have right here and we put in a box of litter with them so that they can go to the bathroom during the night, and we have blankets in there so that they can stay cozy, and maybe we put like a toy in there too just in case they get hyper. She actually really likes the little crate that she came with. She goes in there for fun a lot of the time, so we're not forcing her in there or anything. So I think I might put her in this big one tonight just so she can maybe get familiar with it. Also, the reason that we put them in the crate is just in case they wander around and they end up getting lost at night and they don't really know what to do, because we turn the lights off in here so that they can go to bed. And also because when they go back to the shelter, they're gonna have to sleep in crates, so it just makes the process a little bit easier for them so that when they go back, they're not shocked. But don't worry, we take very good care of her, and every single foster kitten that we've had has been okay with the crates. She ended up having a final drink of water. Hello.
Let's put you in the crate, okay?
I put another toy in there for her as well. She's finding her way to the litter box. Now that she's in the crate, the last thing to do is take the water bowl, the wet food, and to clean out those bowls. And normally we would clean out the litter, but I think she peed or pooped, if anything at all. So I think we should be okay. Tomorrow morning, my mom will clean the litter box, and she'll be doing like all of the stuff tomorrow morning. So like she'll be giving her her food and everything like that, but I'm gonna be like doing everything that she wasn't able to do. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning.
Well, hello there.
She just came out of her crate. My mom gave her some wet food this morning, but it doesn't look like she likes it very well. I don't know how she did in there, so I guess I'll ask my mom later. I do have to run out for like one errand, but then the rest of the day I'll just stay in here with her. So we emailed the shelter because I was a little concerned because she wasn't eating her wet food earlier. It turns out that she was getting syringe fed her wet food, and that's what the original foster was doing. But they said if she just eats the dry food for right now, which is okay, if she's just doing that for like the week and a half that you guys have her, that is completely fine. So normally we would give her wet food at like 7 in the morning and then around like 3 p.m. But because she doesn't really like to eat the wet food, we're not gonna give it to her. But just in case she does want to pick at it, put the dry food and mix it in with the wet food. But like you're gonna get that with fostering sometimes. Sometimes you're gonna have a cat that refuses to eat. Sometimes you're gonna have a cat that's very picky, and you just gotta work with it. So it's around 9 p.m. and she'd just been sleeping for like the past like 3 hours, 2.5 or so. So I think it's time for her to go to bed. Last night, keeping her in the crate worked out as far as I know, and I think I'm gonna do that again. So it's time for her to go to bed. Not sure if I mentioned, but the reason why we keep her in this like little area of the room, I was gonna show, but we have a greyhound, but she's a pretty big dog and we just don't want her to get lost. So we usually keep her in this part of the room.
Hello there, cutie pie. Hi.
I brought a Lego set for today just so I have something to do. Excuse me. We do not climb up the gate. Yeah. Ooh, Don't fall. We've ditched the wet food entirely, so we're just giving her dry food for this week. So I don't really have anything to do for the rest of the day besides just look after her and play with her. And where did she go? Oh, hello. Yeah, this is the best part. She did this the other day. So I put her on the ground and then she kept meowing at me and I was like, what's going on? She wants me to be on the ground with her. Come here. Are you okay now? Okay, I guess not.
Hello, you're the cutie pie.
Aww. She was asleep for like 2, almost 3 hours, and now she is wide awake.
Hello.
She is a biter. She is biting everything. She's still a baby, so she's still teething, but like she is just like so playful and biting. It is so important that she's playing. You need to go to bed. It's okay. Oh my goodness, she's even bunny kicking. She's like, oh. We're probably gonna put her to bed the same way that we've been doing because she did really good with that for the past 2 nights. So I said before she likes going into her little crate, but she's also been like just hanging out in the big crate as well. So, and I think she really likes the towels and stuff that are on the floor. We also got a new rug today. So, and it's very fluffy obviously because it's new. It's really comfortable. So I just hope she hangs out on it.
Good morning again. You're very active today. Yes, you are. Hi. Hi.
Good morning, everyone. Last night I was out doing stuff, so I wasn't able to put her to bed. I think we're going to email the shelter soon because we want to make sure that we are like feeding her the wet food, but she's not eating it if it's like by itself. So we want to see if they have like any syringes that we could possibly use because that's what they use, like the original fosters, to give her some food. And we just don't want her to go the whole week without wet food because she is super small, and though they said it's okay, we just want to double check. So besides that, she's actually doing pretty well. We're like halfway through and she's doing good. She's drinking a lot of water, which, you know, sometimes kittens have a hard time like just going to their food in general. She's eating her dry food. She's going to the bathroom in the litter box, which is also super duper important because there are some kittens that don't know to do that either. She's very playful. She's a good kitten and we're so lucky to have her, even if it's just for a short time. I just got back from working and
She is so silly.
we are going to pick up some syringes tomorrow so that we can actually give her some wet food because not being able to feed her the wet food was kind of throwing us off. So we're gonna try tomorrow and see what happens. It isn't gonna be good night for her because it's really late. I wanted to see her before she got put to bed.
You can't really see me over my steering wheel, but I'm about to go get the syringes. Just got the syringes, let's head home.
It's 3 o'clock and I'm gonna try feeding her the wet food. So I have the syringe right here, the wet food. I got it in here.
Let's see. Can we eat right now? Oh my goodness. Are you ready?
Good job. Okay, so she does eat well with the syringe. Okay, let me see if I can get more while she's still in my grasp. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this off camera because I need to like put her down and pick her back up again, but it worked out and I'm glad that she's eating the wet food. She is a huge biter. Like she is just biting like left and right, and I don't think she's teasing. I think she's just playing. So we figured something out with the food, and that was, it's not, so I wasn't here to figure it out, which is why I'll show you guys tomorrow. But if we keep the food next to her and we kind of like keep it by her face, she's more likely to eat it. So we just have to be there and help encourage her. That's how we can get her to eat the wet food. She'll grow and she'll be a healthy little kitty, but it's time for her to go to bed because it is very late. The Knicks just won, so I had to stay up for that game. Good morning, everyone. She's, oh, this is awesome. Okay, she's eating. Look at her go! She's actually doing a really good job right now. It looks like the food is like a little bit watered down. If that's the way that she needs to eat it, that's perfectly fine. But she is like actively eating the food. I have not seen her do this yet. So we just caught it on camera. Aww. But I think she definitely needed a little bit of help to start eating it. I sat down near the food and then now she's eating. So I think she probably just needs like a little bit of support, even if I'm just gonna sit here and watch her eat food, and that's completely fine. I just caught her eating by herself when I'm over on the couch. It's 3 o'clock right now and I have the other half of the food that she had this morning, and I'm gonna put it on a plate because we had it in a bowl, but it looked like she wasn't like eating it that well. She had to like hunch over and like go into the bowl to eat it, so I'm gonna put it on a plate and see how she does with that.
Whenever you're ready to eat your food, that'd be nice.
She's drinking her water right now. Put it at the edge over here just so she doesn't have a hard time like reaching over to eat it.
You want to eat a little bit?
Perfect. Look at her go. And she'll probably be eating throughout the day, but I have to go. I have to leave her for a little bit. So I'll be back later tonight and we'll check in to see how much that she ate. So I'm back and it's really late at night and I'm just so tired, but this was the update. So she ate a lot, but my mom said that she eats a lot when she has it in the syringe. Honestly, I've seen like 2 different ways of her being able to eat the food. I haven't been able to like feed her and be there with her long enough to like see like what actually works for her. Unfortunately, maybe on Monday I'll be able to, but she might go back tomorrow. But she's definitely drinking water and she's definitely eating the dry food, which is good. We just got that dreaded text. Birdie's original foster parents are back from vacation, which means that we're probably gonna have to give her back soon. It's been so nice having her and I'm so glad that we were able to get her to eat by the end. Hello. You bite so much. My goodness. If I had to give a piece of advice for any foster parents, it's do not become a foster fail, which means that you adopt whoever you're fostering. It is kind of hard to. I remember like my first group of kittens, I was like, oh my goodness, they're so cute. Like, how am I gonna give them back to the shelter? And what I ended up understanding is they're going to great homes and there are so many people out there that wish that they had a kitten, wish they had a cat. Every single kitten that we have fostered has been adopted. It's so rewarding since we've had like around 20 kittens, I wanna say. That's my piece of advice. I know it is kind of hard because they're so cute and so adorable, but you just gotta let them go. Look at her go. She does take a little bit of time. Sometimes she will like be like a little overwhelmed, so she'll like stop eating, but her face is still there and she can still breathe. I also don't think that she knows that she can walk away from the bowl. We're bringing her back tomorrow at 12. We've had her for a week now and we're bringing her back tomorrow on Monday. So it truly was a week in the life as a foster parent. Honestly, it has not felt like a week. It's felt like we've had her for a while.
I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
She was just sleeping for like 2 hours. I really hope that she goes back to bed.
Well, it's the last day. She's going back to the shelter in like, I think I'm gonna take her in like 30 minutes. She's eating the rest of her food before she has to go back, which is perfect because I wanna make sure that she's well fed before she goes back to the shelter. I'm not sure if the other foster family is gonna pick her up before the end of today, but I know that the shelter's open, I think until 5, so they can pick her up. But I'm dropping her off at 12. So I was watching TV last night and she was just kind of sleeping next to me. So she is a little bit of a handful.
She was just like so hyper.
And I feel so bad like having to bring her back now, but she has to go back to the shelter because the other foster family's ready. She's in the back.
Hi, are you ready?
I have her in the back seat. I don't really have much room in my front seat. I got the air conditioning blasting because it is a little hot. Let's bring her to the shelter.
We're at the shelter.
Well, that's it. She's dropped off. The room feels so empty now without her in here, but I have to clean all of this up. But that's gonna be the end of the vlog. Thank you so much everybody for watching. If you want to become a foster parent or a foster family, make sure to look up the local shelter near you and see what they got going on. There's always kittens that are in need of fostering and also adopting. If you do happen to become a foster fail, it's okay. Things happen. It's always such a great experience fostering kittens. It's a good responsibility thing. Like if you and your roommates or something, like if you want to start taking some more responsibility, this is honestly really great. And I recommend doing it with multiple people. Me and my mom are really the main people taking care of foster kittens whenever we have them. I'm not sure what the next vlog will be. I think it might, my last day of my internship is in July. So I might do an internship vlog. And then August, we're already back at school. We're already back at JMU. So I think I might do something for that. If you want to see either of those, make sure you click subscribe and hit the notification bell because then you'll know if I'm posting. Duh, you'll get the notification. And of course, if you like this video, make sure to leave it a like and I will see you guys next time. Bye.